didn't have a dad in the home. Were there more dads at home back then? Sure. But dude, when I was growing up, which we about the same age, I didn't know a lot of kids that had dads.
As a child? Is that what you said? As a child, you remember most kids don't remember their dad?
Because it wasn't until I moved to Indiana that I started seeing families with divorce. And it wasn't until I moved here to Georgia that I started seeing dads not in the home.
Hip hop is just music.
You know, it ain't just music. That's the fucking problem.
That is the point.
Problem.
Like, you know,
you admit it. Now, I'm not gonna misquote you this time. You admit it that it's also a mentality.
I don't blame.
You admitted that.
Being black is a mentality.
It's hip hop, but you said hip hop is a mentality too, right?
It's not a mentality.
If you ask young black teenagers, it is.
You know what I think this is coming down to, really? To classes. Because, like I said, even though I can't speak for Vic, when you look at me, I'm like, say, I'm probably a middle class kid.
I bought a house when I was 21. So I'm definitely probably upper middle class. But it don't mean I didn't know and my surroundings weren't the lower class. In my neighborhood, I was the only kid whose dad was in the house. You feel me?
But see, that's what it's going back to.
And I'm talking about at least 6 to 10 friends who thought I was rich because my mom and dad were together.
But see, but everybody in my neighborhood I grew up in, mom and dad was there.
What I'm saying, so but when you say, well, I just started noticing this as of late, those are through your eyes. There's other eyes in the world.
I always knew that I would be the man. Since the days of 7th grade, I kept a brick in hand. As the streets survived.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, in the building, I have my man, Mr. Tef Kaluminoti in the building. Hold on, sir, I got something for you. I got a little present for you. Got a little present. Let me see what I got. Let me see. I'm going to unwrap this thing and... I got the clap for you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Have you ever had the clap before?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
I like that.
Got him. That's two cameraman, see? You done had the clap too. How'd you get rid of it?
No, I ain't never had a clap.
Okay. All right. When did a young Tef Kaluminoti jump off the porch and decide to get in the music business?
Oh, I got shit, man. I've been in this game early, man. I jumped off the porch at 12. I got signed when I was 14.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, and it was a good experience, good and bad experience. I want to be remembered as that. Like, that dude that always kept it 100, authentic. I'm going to tell you what I've been through. I'm going to tell you the good and the bad and the ugly. You know, in my music, you get all types of perspectives. I don't talk about just selling, trapping, and, you know, even though I started from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not ashamed of my past, but at the same time, I don't glorify my past. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of the youth, that's the problem. You know, a lot of the guys tell one side of the story, but they never tell the other side of the story, the bad side of the trapping. You know, the lives that's lost, the endless amount of court cases and you know, things that, you know, that come along with the whole vibe of being in that life. So, you know, my thing is just like, you know, I wanna bring something back to hip hop that's been missing.
What was it like at 14 getting a record deal?
Exciting. You know, I was in high school. I was in grade school. I was in middle school, 7th grade, I believe. And having $25,000 in 7th grade.
You bought all kind of Tootsie Rolls, nigga.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
$25,000 worth of candy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, back then was it, you know, that was a good thing. So, but
$25,000 a day is a good thing. Yeah,
back then, yeah, definitely. You young, 14 years old. Come on, hey, I could buy whatever I want. You know, it was a good thing, but at the same time, it was a bad thing because I didn't know the business. And this event is what made me learn the business. Because when we doing 100 shows in 6 months, and I'm like, there's no money coming in. And I'm like, where's the money? And then when I start asking questions, I become a problem.
At 14?
At 14, oh yeah, because I was about my money. I had money from the streets at 14. So that was the problem. That was my problem. They was like, well, you know, that's how I lost my record deal because I got a charge.
At 14?
At 14, yeah. Actually, I was about 15. 16, I think like 15, 16 years old, I caught a charge. And they suspended me. But that was their way to get rid of me. They told me I would be suspended for a month. And then a month went by, and it was like, we just decided to go ahead and just
move in another direction.
So which that was the best thing that they did for me.
We have this argument a lot in the room, so I'll just start asking everybody.
Okay.
Do you feel like hip hop music affect people, and if so, how?
Yes, hip hop affected me. I'm living proof of it. So it's like to say hip hop doesn't affect anybody is a lie. Like you can listen to hip hop. Hip hop can do two things for you. Either it can make you better or it can make you worse. And I say it can make you better or worse by being the fact that, okay, if you listen to a whole bunch of, I'm a trap, I'm a killer, shoot you back, then you gonna do that. Which ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, give them a little bit of everything, though. Give a little bit of everything, and that's where the bad side come in at. But at the same time, the good side is, hey, it inspired people like me to say, hey, I want to become an entrepreneur. I sold 150,000 copies independent. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been feeding myself. You know what I'm saying? Like this right in my clothing line, this is me. You know what I'm saying? I have a distribution company. I've been running my label since I was 16. So you see what I'm saying? So it made me say, hey, I don't want to sell drugs. I want to do.
You want to sell this other dope?
I want to sell this other dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this they can't lock me up for. So when I'm riding in my Benz, when I'm riding whatever I'm riding in, they gonna be like, yo, pull me over if you want to. You can give me a smoke ticket. That's the only thing you gonna get on me. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, I'm good. Because everything that's in this car is paid for. This is mine. You can't take that from me. And that is what, I want to put out more to tell artists, don't be ashamed of that. Ain't nothing wrong with you grinding, going out here doing what you gotta do and say, hey, I got this on my own. I didn't have to kill nobody's mother. I didn't have to sacrifice doing crazy stuff that we do in the streets to get our money. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I made off of something that I created in my head, and I took it out there and I'm bringing it to the world.
I woke up this morning, right? And looked at the mirror. And I gotta admit, I'm the man. I always knew that I would be the man.
I just felt as if parents were, not all parents, but some parents kind of allow the environment to raise the children versus the parent officially raising the children. You know what I mean? Versus some of them, they just left out there to do their own thing, whether it be the parents working too much or just don't have much of a family-oriented background, but it's well needed. You know what I'm saying? I think right now, not much of anything. I don't see a lot of young children listening to much underground music, where a lot of messages and layers of music can, give you a message or some type of growth. I believe a lot of them are listening to, but I don't know, this is not factual, but from what I see, the people that's around me, they kind of get more mainstream music, you know what I'm saying? You can tell they're very influenced by it, from the way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they talk.
Hip-hop has a big influence on kids. I think the problem probably is like the new, I guess, like when we was coming up, like you kind of had a lot of, I guess, child music. Like you had music that was formed for children. You had your little Bow Wows and your Romeos and 3LW and even Destiny Child. They was young when they first came out. And now I think the new children music is like trap music. Like all the kids listen to the trap artists. So you name your favorite trap artist, and probably the bulk of their fans is children, 8 to like 18. So I mean, when you absorbing it all day, how much can you expect from a child if all they hand is murder, kill?
All right, DJ Powerlord, are you ready for your OG moment? Because I definitely need you to set it off properly, because I'm not an OG. Like, I think you were like the first person with the word DJ put before your name that wasn't named like Darryl James or...
Stop hating. Stop being jealous.
Jealous?
I was there when hip-hop began. You had to read about it.
You know what I'm jealous of?
Stop being a hater and just listen and learn. Sit under this learning tree and learn something for once.
I'm jealous that you outlived my grandfather.
We've got true ATL legends in the house tonight.
True ATL legends.
True. This group, like I said, is the first group to be in a major national publication before there was a Source. They had to cut through a bunch of rigmarole to get where they got. Opening act for Run DMC on their Raising Hell tour, for the Fat Boys on their Wipeout tour. They were opening act for 2 Live Crew on their 2 Live Is What They Are. In fact, you couldn't come into Georgia without putting these boys on. Point blank, this is where it starts when it comes to Atlanta on a national scale.
How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Awesome. Good. All right, look, because originally Triple Crush MCs is how many people?
3.
3, and it's 2. So I want you to.
Hence the word triple.
Yeah. And who are the other members of Triple Crush? That's not present.
My brother Lamont MC Style.
Okay. And how did Triple Crush come about?
My big brother, he's a year older than me. He had went to Louisville for one summer to stay with my aunt. When he came back, he had got into rhyming. I wanted to be part of it because I wasn't a good dancer, breaker. I couldn't do graffiti like this guy right here. All I could do was watch out and make sure the cops wasn't coming or fill in some of the color and things like that. But this part of hip hop, I was like, okay, it's something I can do because, you know, I was real good with words. I was intelligent. So we sort of built ourselves like Fat Boys, 2 MCs and a beatbox. And we came up with the name Triple Crush.
Buffy the Human Beatbox was kind of more of my inspiration because we're from the South, so bass was important. So my thing was, I liked the way he sounded because he had a little more bottom on his. You know how Dougie was, and then you had, so I was like,
dude, you made me at a loss for words the fact that you can still do that.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it used to be.
You might have to take a nap.
I might get a little dizzy, but I can do it.
Oh man, we were just trying to do things on our own, man.
Yeah.
We had went to I don't even know if it was Kinko's at the time. It probably was a local print shop on Old National. We just made up our own bios and flyers and just sent stuff blind. We didn't know who to send it to. Just go in the magazine, look at the address. And one day we were in the Kroger on Old National Gobby Road and grabbing the magazine like we do every month to check on the music, flip through, and lo and behold, we was on there on the pages. And that was crazy.
Was it Up and Coming or?
Crushing in Georgia.
What was it called?
Crushing in Georgia.
Crushing in Georgia was the title, and they had our bio and our picture in there. And I mean, that was exciting, man. I mean, like, oh man, we didn't crack national. People were asking us to sign it and stuff in school the next day. I mean, it was
pretty big.
It was crazy.
So it was shocking. Y'all didn't know it was coming.
No,
like y'all didn't receive a letter saying, "Hey, you
No.
be featured in the magazine."
No, there was no blueprint in Georgia. This was before LaFace, before hip hop was even being played on the radio. You hear people all the time speaking about College Park, Gobby Road.
Yeah.
We were Gobby Road.
we definitely were Gobby
we were.
Road.
This was 85, 86. The day I graduated from high school, June 6, 1986. I had to leave right after graduation instead of going to party. We went down to the Fox Theater and opened for Bobby Brown at the Egyptian Ballroom. So,
And he just
when he had just left New Edition, he didn't even have an album out.
Rapping is cool. Hey, go in the studio, do your thing. But without the business, that song ain't going nowhere. Without money spent in the proper directions, it's not going nowhere. So that's what I really got from that experience was that, hey, stay on top of your business. You know what I'm saying? Learn what publishing is. I didn't know what publishing was. I thought publishing was just a word. Like, it's just a fancy word back then. Like, you know, if I would have knew what I knew now, I would have started my own publishing when I was 14.
Right. So at 16, you started a label because you said you was running the label. What was that like? Being like, were you able to do the paperwork yourself, or did a parent have to do the paperwork?
Nope, I did everything myself.
Okay.
I read up on books, All You Need to Know About the Music Industry by Donald S. Passman.
That's what I was finna ask you. If you had to recommend one book to people trying to get in the music business today, what book would it be?
All You Need to Know About the Music Industry by Donald S. Passman. Okay. So, you know, and that was, based on the music industry Bible, what we call the music Bible.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of gave me on what to do. But a lot of the books tell you great information, but you have to practice it. See, somebody telling you one thing is one thing, but when you actually go out there and try to do it yourself, it's hard. And that's what I learned. Like being 16 years old and being the youngest CEO in your city and people looking at you like, oh, that's not gonna last. Oh, he don't know what he doing. And all those people that said that are not even in business no more.
And you had a lot. Did you have a lot of dollars at 16?
Of course, man. Everybody told me you ain't gonna be nothing. My 7th grade teacher told me I'd be dead before 18. You know You know what I'm saying? Like in front of the whole class.
Your 7th grade teacher still alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But every time she see me, she holds her head down.
Really?
Yes, when I ride past her blowing smoke. Yes.
Shouts out to all our teachers, or shouts out to all the teachers in the world who tell kids they're not going to be anything. You're horrible.
You're horrible.
What kind of teacher tells a student you're never going to be anything?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just because, and I guess maybe she was frustrated, just to be fair.
But you need to find some other words though.
But but I understand what she was trying to do, because at that time
You should date her daughter.
Yeah, I should have.
That would be like the greatest revenge.
Yeah, Carolina is it has more than J. Cole and Petey Pablo. It has more to offer. You know.
There was an artist from Carolina called M.O.S.
Oh, M.O.S. was my homie. Yeah.
Man, that dude was.
Oh yeah, he's
ill.
nice. He's nice. Yeah, out of Durham, shout out to Durham, Bull City, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, M.O.S. was one of the first ones to really get out of strong, real strong. You know what I'm saying?
He got to deal with Jive, and I heard he caught a charge or something like that.
Yeah, he was the first one to get a 1.5. That was when they were still giving that money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
M.O.S. was sick though.
Oh, he was super nice. He's still nice. He got some new stuff out.
Okay. All right, who's your man with you?
What's going on, man? I'm Rodomatic.
What is it?
Rodomatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Same thing. Rapper. Do a little R&B. Independent artist from Rocky Mount, North Carolina as well.
Can I say something and not offend you?
What's going on?
You like a bully.
Like a bully?
You look like a bully. I'm sorry.
Oh nah.
I felt like if I didn't say who you were, I might get jumped on.
Oh nah, man. Nah.
He's a good person, man.
Yeah.
You look like a bully. I was gonna take you. I was gonna see if you can go to school with my son tomorrow and get some lunch money.
Come on, man.
Pretty much, it's a street record, but at the same time, it's a motivation record. And the reason why I say it's a motivation record, because it's like you saying yourself after you done made it. Anybody, whether it's music, hip hop, whatever you're doing, and after you finally make it and get to the place where you want to be, it's like you saying to yourself, I always knew I was gonna be the man. I always knew I was gonna get here. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically this song. It's basically a anthem of having strong faith in yourself and knowing that you're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the meaning behind the song.
All right, before I get into the record,
Yeah.
the clothing line.
Yeah.
What's the name?
TK Venetia.
Okay. And I know TK is Tef Kaluminoti.
Yeah.
What's Venetia?
Venetia means to build. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it was what we doing and we build it.
Okay. How can people get it?
You can go to www.tkvenetia spelled VENICHA.com, and you can see the shoes. We have a line of shoes. We have hoodies, t-shirts. We got heels coming. We got the TK.
Heels?
Oh yeah, for the ladies. Oh yeah.
Okay, hip hop artists with heels. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You like your ladies in heels?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it's not BS. It's Italian leather, handmade. You know what I'm saying? It come from Italy. So this is not no China, no Korea. It ain't no BS. This is some real high-end quality stuff. So, that's why I want to take my time with it, because I really want to give people quality.
All right, well, look, when you get them ready,
The TK pink bottles.
holla at me. I got my La Familia, Vero. It's your birthday, Karina. And we're
Okay.
going to get them a pair of
Oh,
heels.
definitely. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put some stuff together. Maybe me and you can come together and link up on a fashion show. I want to present.
Oh, man, that would be,
Stuff.
I would love to do a fashion show.
Yo, it's your boy Tef Kaluminoti. This is my new single called Always New. RCR Empire, we in the building.
Knew that I would be the man. I always knew that I would be the man. I always
People
knew
don't
that I
respect artistry like that. It's always go get a job, or remember, have something to fall. What our parents have something to fall back on. Sometimes falling back meant you fell back. You know what I'm saying? Some people will push. I know some kids today that still pushing. I've been in the industry for years, and they hadn't quite took it to the next level, haven't quite made it successful, but they haven't quit. And that's how I feel like. If you don't quit, you win.
Threw a party after one game, Lakeshore
After
MD
the game, yeah.
playoff game. A Holiday in Old Nashville, they had to shut it down because the crowd was so big. And it was our party, our DJ.
And I was the one that witnessed you getting stabbed at that point.
Yeah, I had to bring that up, but unsolved mystery. We don't know who stabbed him, but I did get stabbed at the end of that party. And
nobody knows why. He was never the one who got in any confrontation.
Yeah, you seem very mild.
Everybody was like, why did they stab Lamont?
Right. Why didn't they stab your brother? I can see your brother getting stabbed. Majesty, Mr. Misty is the term you should use when referring to me, cause I'm a royal rhyme creator, a king of the mic, an MC annihilator that I'm sure you like. You see my voice is choice, my rhyme profound, I never plummet from my summit cause I'm upward bound.
I am DJ Powerlord. My personal history in this music game starts back in 1986. I became a DJ. DJed at a club called Shakers, which later became Sharon Showcase. Was a roadie for the Triple Crush, and also one of their backup DJs in the collective of 3. Moved on to opening my own record label, Powerlord Records, in 1992. Released 2 albums on there, one by the Disco Hounds, one by the Boom Boys. Distributed other records and other labels over the next 10 years, which included Hitman Sammy Sam, 9 Milli. I did road management, tour management for MC Shy D and DJ Smurf, who later became known as Mr. College Park. Also did music promotions for D-Rock and the Too Tight Click, which later became the Yin Yang Twins. Had the first hip-hop magazine in Atlanta called the Thunderdome Report. Wrote for several other publications, Rap Sheet, 4080. Had a radio show, the first Atlanta radio show that was specifically geared to Atlanta artists, which was called Atlanta Nights. Had the first internet video show, the Thunderdome. Pretty much just been collecting a lot of history on Atlanta, pretty much the unofficial historian.
I think hip-hop killed intimacy between a man and a woman.
Disagree.
I agree.
All right, let's go with the disagree.
Let's go with the dissenting opinion.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I need to say, Allah, I need love. Allah, teenage love. As a matter of fact, everybody had rap songs about a man professing his love or his desire to be with a woman in a relationship, not to have sex with her.
Like, that's done. Oh, that's a wrap.
You just said you disagree.
Well, you said killed. You said killed it.
It killed intimacy.
I don't think so.
No, wait a minute.
What songs between 2010 and 2016 profess their love or desire to be in a relationship which leads to a potential marriage?
You didn't say that the first time, but
intimacy.
And but I would say it changed.
Use your real brain, not your
It changed it. It changed it. You know, they're not saying I love you, but they're just saying I want to
smash you.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? It changed it.